cybercrime, which is linked to this, and obviously reports where people do have their bank accounts access to, and it can be quite terrifying.
Oh,
really.
I'm sure. Well, I'm glad you're through it, but obviously a bad experience. Thank you so much, Natalie Mitchell from Oxford, whose phone was stolen. One of 80,000 people in the capital city, and of course other cities, particularly cities across the UK, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, subject to the same thing. Will Guyett joins us, technology reporter. Will, London seems to be a special case here because it's just rife.
Yeah, I agree with you. And the thing that frustrates me the most, Jeremy, I have been on conversations with the Met Police where they have suggested this is the fault of the phone companies. At one point, I suggested they'd done a great deal already. And what did they want? To turn mobile phones into a cowbell that you put around your neck. So it's great news. It's great news that they've gone out to start tackling this issue. Just to pick up a few things here, 33% of phones stolen the year before last in the UK ended up in Algeria. 20% of them ended up in China, and 7% of them ended up in Hong Kong. So most of these phones aren't being resold in the UK. They're going outside of the country. Many times they're actually broken up. So if you lock and successfully lock your phone, some of them can be cracked by hackers, wiped and reused. Quite often, if they are locked, though, on a modern device, those devices are simply broken up. The camera's worth something, the battery's worth something, the screen might be worth something. So there's huge money to be had in these devices, and that's why so many of them get stolen. And London is a hotspot because you come off of the tube, you pick your phone up, get your phone out your pocket, you look for the directions to that recital or wherever you're going, and that's when you're an easy target.
And as a citizen, if you're in a city and you do have to look at your phone, what should you do and what should you not do?
Well, I think that there are many things you can now do. So some people are now strapping them to their wrist via their case. Some people are suggesting that somebody may stand in front of them, or don't stand there with the phone out in front of you. You know, put it close to your person. Do it somewhere where you're not in a really open space where somebody could fly past you on an electric bike or the like. But the other thing to do, Jeremy, with modern smartphones, both the iPhone and Android devices have really good tracking capabilities, which is why it was always very frustrating when the Met Police were saying that the phone companies needed to do more, when, in theory, if you had this tracking on, you could pretty much identify where they were to within about 2 meters.
But they were wrapping them in tin foil, it now turns out.
Yeah, they have been wrapping them in tinfoil, but not all of them are wrapped in tinfoil, because we've all heard of countless stories where people have sent locations to the police and the case has been closed. But to have, such a major bust here is a win. But what you need to do, Find My iPhone is the service that you have on your iPhone with location services. And on your Android device,